down immersified. So we got a video on while they on me. So I do see here my master screenshotting back and gave me, blessed me the grace that he was given from the Lord of the world. So I can strike the tones of the universe. Today he prayed over all my fingers. He gave me a gift. Which you witness. Because I could never play a drum until I heard that voice. And my master did that thing with my hand. Lucia is screenshotting back. My grandmaster, my father, or something about it. Bring some funk up in it. How about that group? Recorded in the mornings like this. Go down and cut an alarm noise. Be a part of the whole there. Everything is music. German, like my drumming. You don't understand what I'm saying through my music. You don't need to speak German. I don't need to speak English. Music is a universal language. A universal language, not a universal. There's many universes, many dimensions occupying the same space you're in. I'm gonna go to Tennessee with Charade, Memphis. I guess you're going to just have your whole library of videos. Mm. Sheikh Ibrahim, man. You like to call me Sheikh Ibrahim. You always like to call me Sheikh Ibrahim. I just like how you call me that. You just call me Sheikh Ibrahim. Once you become Sheikh Ibrahim, you come from a guilt-based culture. You're always trying to look for a nickel and dime. Instead of walking like the master who hated money, he wouldn't even touch it because he was so pure. When he tried to touch it, it burned him. He told me that himself. And he told me that. Serene Tuka told me, he said, that's why he, I don't care whether you believe me. It burned him because all the filth that was in money passed from people's hands, all the debris, the psychic debris, the greed, the hatred, the envy, and all that's inside of money. Because everything is vibrations. And then the Bible kind of said the same thing. It said the love of money is the root of all evil. It said money was, but the love of it. I ain't trying to preach. I just want to play some music to my baby, some more music. Because you know I can never play no drum. instant call people. This is my girl on Senegal. Oh, we got recorded, baby. That's all I can say. Stack them up. Stack them up. I'm from the future into this present now. I'm from the future into this present now. Some are from the past into this present now. Why do I have these on? I'm not trying to read nothing to nobody. There's a poem I would do. I'll do it. I don't know. So much of this drum has been coming out of me. I want to do Sheree's poem. I talk to Sheree. When Sheree be talking to each other, we be crying on telephone. That's my baby girl, man. She shook the shake. Thank God for Sheree. Well, no drum coming out of me. This is Siam broadcast. When I passed in South Carolina, I had a broadcast. Give it Word of Life, something like that. It was hot too. People was calling and talking to me. Same thing. Just dealing with people, trying to inspire people. Man, this is the wrong place, I think, for it. Really. I got a few that love me. Yeah. I got some hidden lovers too, and some hidden admirers. You an enemy to yourself, because I don't have no enemy. This is some music from my soul and my heart to my girl. She sing it. I'll tell her through my music. Well, how I feel about it. She got to come right. She got to take all them secrets and things that come out of closets. I have no secrets. People in Africa like to hide things. It's okay for them. See a hot dog stand on the street. I'm a grill, I'm a storyteller. And they can buy a hot dog out in the open on the street. When you go to eat it, brother say to you, what you doing? So I'm going to eat my salmon. We don't do that here. Oh, but you can buy it out in the open here. When the sun sets, you can hide behind the tree and slide down toward the ground and eat it where can't nobody see you. This is a different culture over here. I'm teaching you in my videos, since I can't talk to you on the phone. So you listen carefully to what I'm saying to you. I'm used to living alone now. Everybody left me alone to die on my deathbed. I got strong from that. Nobody need to be with me unless they love me more than they love itself. Only for that. I'm becoming for other reasons and all that other stuff. The manipulation. That's what women do. That's not necessary here. You gotta come clean. Everything gotta come clean. Sheree's clean everything. The water walls, everything. I had places I hate. She just snatched it all, took it on back to Memphis. Just threw it in the sea. I put my face to the ground. I ain't trying to be nothing but Mr. Brother to some people. A poet. I just want to post it. You know. Just some little small tiny Negro. Oh! Poems. Couldn't even post to the group that's named after my name. And I had a post running online. I don't pay for it at the same time. Hey! You want my suggestion? You said you asked for suggestion to make Facebook better. Change your racism right now. Dr. King died a long time ago. You behind time, man. Rosa already done refused to sit on the back of the bus. And all of Montgomery joined it. Hey, man. Things changed after that. These people dry bones in the valley who don't know if they're going to. They can't live. Can they live, Lord? Can these dry bones live? Can these dry bones live? In the valley, Lord. In this valley. Can these dead bones live, Lord? Only if your breath, I need a tooth, but you get the idea. Only if the breath of the Lord, only if the breath of the Lord blow upon it. Blow upon this valley of dead bones. Come Zing Fusha, love me down, baby. God is infinite. So it's like the musical pieces are infinite. They just keep on coming, Born of I ask God to keep him there if he's safer there. This is my prayer. I love him more than I love me. No, I want to see him so bad. But I want God's will perfectly done more than I want what I want. Okay, they're kidnapping kids there, but over here, 9 and 10 years old, they carrying guns. I mean, hey, I was up selling one day up in Uncle Willie's. I had 2 spots in the city. I had over on Clifton. I was blessed by a man on the street. He's now gone. Some people say he was a gangster and all that. Yeah, okay. I know he helped me, and I saw a whole lot of love in that man. And I asked that Allah open up the gates of paradise for Uncle Willie. He's hardcore, street core, but see, his heart, man, he helped a lot of people. He would pull his knife out in a minute too, though. He'd get busy, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't scared of nobody. And he was a sheik of all the gangsters. And he took me on his wing when I was selling on the streets. And I saw some wonderful things happening up at Mike's car wash. So all the hustlers gathered, And 5 times a day, I put my prayer rug right down there on the lot, and I would make the call to prayer. It's kind of strange. Why am I talking about that? Well, that's kind of feeling down. This brother came and say, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "Sometimes, man, you okay? I don't know if I can say like I'm not doing anything with my life." He said, "You're not doing it with your life." That's what you said to me. I said, "Yeah." So, it's a prayer to do this, a prayer to do this. What do you think you're doing every time you put your prayer rug down? You see, all of us see what you're doing. He said, touches us. It shows us. He said, we ain't got no excuse. We ain't got no excuse. You sitting here demonstrating it. And we watch you do it in the rain. We watch you do it in the snow. Don't ever talk like that to me again, brother Ibrahim. So you're my inspiration. You're my inspiration. He said, I look up to you. I said, yeah. He said, yes. I humbled myself before him. I said, him. He had a beautiful Plymouth. It was restored. It was real beautiful. I haven't seen that brother in a long time. I was my buddy up there. All the hustlers bought from me. And I was raised by that. Gangsters and that, But I love those people. It's a part of them love me. And pointing out to me things that ordinary people don't see. I learned to see paradise on the dusty street. You see your boys over there snowing. That's what he does. And he starts doing that noise stuff when I'm trying to record, upstaging. You know what I'm saying? I ain't having all that. Quiet over there. Hey, grunting and carrying on. I'm on the broadcast. You always want to upstage somebody. Digger Bob. You don't wait till I get to record. You try to upstage, be talking and carrying on. I ask you to talk when they ain't on broadcast on. You don't say Pete. No Pete, come out you. Come here. You won't even come over here now. I'm gonna have to get the stick on you then. Come here. Come. Okay, stay over there then. Don't talk to me about no dog. Unless you're gonna pull that surah out the Holy Quran about the cave, where the companions was in the cave and they had a dog that was in the cave with them, guarding them at the head of the cave where they slept. Some other ideas about the dog other than the hadith you don't pull it out to talk against the dog. There's other hadith in support of the dog. You need to find out what the scholars are saying about that. Until then, my dog, he gets out of here because he gets on my nerve, not because he's a dog. You're talking stuff about this and that and this and that. I read where saliva of certain dogs heal diseases and wounds. That's why they always licking themselves clean. They got something in their saliva that cleans wounds. That's what the medical medicine is saying. That's what medical doctors are saying. So you can argue with the scientists, Quran is never against science. Your interpretation must be kind of off. Or you're a little limited in your perception of things. You got a driver's license on you with your photo. Don't angel mercy come nowhere near you, because that's your interpretation. Rasulullah, what's his name? Waselim had Nikon and Olympic cameras 1,400 years ago, and they were taking pictures of their family members. And that had to be what he meant. You can't have no photographs of your family members. You worshiping them. great pyramid of knowledge in the Quran, the Bible, all this knowledge. And people keep coming up with pint-sized perceptions, peanut-sized. You got gigantic, titanic ocean, seas, and you keep coming up with these. You strain after a gnat and swallow a camel. I have a manuscript. You got what? Amantu billahi wa malikatihi wa kutubihi. I believe in one God. Amantu billahi wa malikatihi. I believe in all the holy angels. Amantu billahi wa malikatihi wa kutubihi. I believe in all of the revealed books. Kutubi rasulihi, in all of the sent divine messengers. You got 7 principles. And you got 5 pillars. Because you got a Rolls Royce that look like a Rolls Royce on the outside, don't mean it's got an engine beneath the hood. With gas in it. Yeah, I love you, Lawrence, but I can't sustain your mad talking. You be talking crazy, man, at a time when I don't need that. So I had to push that away from me. It's not that I don't love you, bro. I'm always love you. You keep your perceptions, man. It's always mixed with some stuff I don't need. It's mixed. Don't mean you don't love me. You just got mixed. You got mixed nuts, man. I can't deal with that. I don't like a bunch of. I like cashews, man. You're bound right off the street when you're in the Gambia, and fresh off the tree. Sisters come out on the road to you. You're in your vehicle. They come out to the road carrying them fresh cashew nuts in the Gambia. They so soft they melt in your mouth. You don't get nothing like that in the West. You want to run here? No cashew nuts like that here. And no beautiful sisters run up to your car. They see something on you, and they all be standing there waiting on your prayers. Say, what's going on? They all standing around the car waiting on you, Shay. They see your light. So they told me. I was telling this story. I was in the Dakar airport, getting ready to come home. And I was at the checkout counter. Charles was standing over to the side waiting on me. And turned around, I saw 3 or 4 people standing around Charles. And Charles knows a lot of people. He was calling people over to him, you know, something. So I continued my checkout, and when I finished, I turned around. No, it was another time I turned back around, and it was another 3 or 4 people standing there. And I said, what's going on here? All these people coming from? All these brothers and sisters standing around Charles. Charles was waiting on me so I can get ready to depart from Senegal back to New York. This happened. These people don't know me. They don't know my name. They can't speak English. When I turned back around, there's a whole crowd around Charles. And when I got, I said, well, where you get all these people from? One of them said, Sheikh, he didn't get us. He said, we all saw your light. We saw your light from Sri Tuba. We saw your light from Allah. We saw your light from God that you carry. And we know you are Sheikh. And they started bowing down on their knees, and they lifted their hands, and they were waiting on me to blow my prayers upon them. And this blew me away. I started weeping. I said, these people can't speak my language. And I said, but they know what's happening inside of me. And I said, when I go back home, they think I'm Pubat Fred, and I'm happy to be that. I like being alone. You're gonna pay a price to come and see me. You're gonna be like Sheree. You're gonna war to see me. Like I wore to see my father. It ain't worth it. Because you're carrying all your stuff from the past. And you coming to me for it. You got everything. You know so much. You heavy. You don't read so much. You know too many hadith for me. You know everything, man. excited by heart. You just, you know so much, man. But you ain't never been picked up off the floor and held in the air twice in your room where you playing this drum. And you made a covenant with that God. And it was years before you knew his name. To me, Yahweh and Allah are the same to me. If there's something else to you, thank you. That's your business. That's what makes us American. Everybody has a right to be who they are, as long as that doesn't infringe on the rights of another human being or affect them to the extent that they become diseased and sick and ill. And I have a right to be free of filth because I don't like it in myself and I don't like it in other people. I've been warned against it in myself for years and years until I was graced by Serene Sally. I made no real progress, and I had all the knowledge and information, but that didn't give me the states. You know? Certain people carrying certain energies. It's just their presence can shift your band, the band of your luminous egg. And this is not in anybody's book. You won't find this in any idea. Not written like, just like that. No. You'll find its essence in Sirah Nabi. The Sheikh Muntar Holland said that Rasulullah had a secret seer. He did not impart it to Umar. He did not impart it to some other Sahaba. He only imparted it to 2 or 3 special Sahaba that he gave a secret seer to. It's Seer and Nabi. You can argue with the scholars about that. Muntar Holland knew all the languages, Arabic, he knew it all. He translated all of St. Jelani's works into English, and I met him. His picture's on my wall. He was a saint. He talked and spoke with angels. He was an angelic being. He was not. He was angelicized. If I would create a word, he was angelicized. He was that kind of glowing being. He was brilliant, but so humble and so sweet. I didn't find any tinge of racism at all in this beautiful man who was white, the whitest of skin, but he had a golden kind of hair. He left the body. Yes. Angels are real. Leave the world long enough and talk to the maker of the world. Push all the world away for a minute. You're going to push away when you drop the body. It's going to push away from you. Every day is pushing away from you. Every day, things are changing. Yeah, teeth falling out, breaking off, eyes dimming. You came here in dissolution. So what are you running after this crap for? And it's going to all leave you, and you're not taking none of it with you. Because the most important thing, one thing about the Egyptians, that was the main thing on their mind was the afterlife. Our people, our black people, they try to make that into some kind of witchcraft. No, don't put that on my people. When all your knowledge goes back to the ancient Egyptians, it even says in the book of Acts that Moses was trained in all the knowledge of and wisdom of the ancient Egyptians. It says that. something. You don't get a chance to see him. He got a broken arm and stuff right now, so he's going back and forth to the hospital. Mm-hmm. He can't communicate too well. He fell down somewhere and broke his arm. You tell me, I said, sit a little behind down somewhere and rest and be still. Stop hopping around all the time. He's not Superman. I don't know why he thinks he can just do the impossible. He thinks he can just jump from trees and things and ain't nothing gonna happen to his behind. I don't know why he thinks he can just fly through the air swinging from trees. You can see him on video swinging from trees. You know what I'm saying? Way up in the air, he's swinging. And what do you think he's Superman? This world's got kryptonite up in here. Yeah. Let me play a little piece for him so you can know I love him, you know what I'm saying? This is from Daddy to you, Jilly Boo Boo. I always called you that. I don't know why I called you. I want you really love me, man. You still remember me holding you, man, in my arms? You still remember that, man, when we was playing with each other's feet? I miss you, man, more than you understand. This to you, Joe. Little blues to you, baby. If you like to dance, you might be able to dance off. So he's lying. I'm gonna book him. See some It's God's will for me to see you, nothing can keep you from me. You trying to worry about no papers, all that. If it's God's will for you to see me, it's gonna happen, baby. If it's not, nothing can bring you to me. Nothing unclean can come to me now, because I've been cleaned out. I don't want this world anymore. Other people want this world. I trust God to give me what I need from this world by just doing my art. I've been pimps. So can't nobody pimp me no more. Pain. You said nothing about how long John Coltrane's composition is love supreme, but love supreme, 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 love supreme. build up your God. So I'm looking welcome to about country. I'm gonna touch you. I'm gonna be like that music. I need you, cool, Hooja, and Fifi. All three of you. I hope all three states. I hope this music touch. You gotta get where you can really hear this music. Laptop's not gonna get it. You should have recorded, I guess. We never know. Man, I bless all my Facebook friends, those that wish to bless me so I can bless some children. Those that may believe that what I speak is the truth. Those, one for the brothers and sisters, what they want for themselves. Send you a deal. You send $25 or more, you go in my next book that we are doing out of Nigeria with Shola and Flashes. Your name will be in that book. I'll see to it. And yeah, I ought to show him his book so you know it's signed. That I ain't playing. My energy. The problem is now we just get to the post office with some money and mail it with a tax note just on my house just smacked me upside my right eye. So I had to steal Satan's other eye. So I just plucked it out and I used it. And they run around screaming and hollering and carrying on, talking about I knocked out his eye. I can't kill him. So you talking about one day you talking about I knocked out his glass eye. I'm just trying to knock out I'm trying to knock his whole daggone head off. I was believe in that shit Tana regime. You know what I'm saying? Hey, grandmother used to say, Mama, you can't tell me nothing about the devil. I don't seen the devil. Yes, I don't seen him. I don't seen the devil. You may not see God, but he done seen the devil. She seen it. She said that. Yeah. People don't see it. They don't see God, but they have seen the devil. You don't seen him. You seen him. You seen him. Why you act like you don't see the devil? Even the ancient Hindus saw the devil. They called him Mara. Everybody seen the devil, but you aren't. It ain't real. Mm-hmm. Why you get snatched out your ceilings and carrying on? Strangers and creatures are walking around and telling them they from another galaxy. No, they're not. Most of them from another dimension. They will morph on you. They steal your psychic energy and they feed on fear. They're experimenting. I think I better leave it alone. People come up there talking about flying saucers. I was talking about them since I was 7 years old. Everybody said I was crazy. That's what they said. They told me I was the dumbest kid that ever was born in that neighborhood. They told me I wasn't gonna never be nothing. I was never gonna finish grade school. I was gonna probably even get out of preschool. That's what they told me. They told me some strange things all along. They, yeah, told me I had to be crazy because I was collecting photos of something that wasn't real. So I had to be crazy. Wasn't another black kid collecting no pictures of UFO. Then somebody stole my 7-year-old scrapbook. And I'm saying, since everybody said I was stupid and crazy, and I was first, you understand? Somebody bring me back my 7-year-old scrapbook of UFOs. That's all I'm saying. Bring me back my 7-year-old scrapbook of UFOs. I was first. Now every Tom, Dick, Harry, Rashid, Sally, Rashida, everybody, Mustafa, everybody, Joe, everybody got photos of UFOs, but I was first. But everybody said I was crazy. The craziest child in the entire neighborhood, he said. He said that about me. I was walking around trying to show him these pictures. I was watching Frank Edwards Presents when he was a newscaster on Channel 4 before he became big and famous as a writer on the paranormal and all that. He was showing pictures of UFOs, and I loved him. He was heavy set, but he was quite a newscaster. They got some recordings of him on YouTube. I don't play them. Frank Edwards presents, and he dealt with UFOs when nobody else talking about these things. Yeah, unidentified flying objects. Yeah, that's my thesis. Invocation for the mentally insane. Excerpt poems from Boston found to collect old pictures of UFOs. That probably published last. Like Gibran's Prophet was published last. That's my thesis to Dr. Cox in that treatise. He'll probably be gone from the earth when that's published. The unseen knows all. He taught me the meaning of applied theology. I'm applying it. That's why people want to block and restrict. He told me to look where God was moving in the world today, not where he was moving in the world 1,400 years ago or 5,000 years ago. But look where God is moving in the world today. He told me, don't be like everybody else, Ibrahim. Always see where the movement of God is occurring in the world right now. As a matter of what I think of Minister Farrakhan, Master Farrakhan is the greatest black man. You talk about his kid and all that, talk about that as much as you want. I don't know other black man can stand up and say, I want 2 million black brothers to come and meet me in Washington DC and everybody go, I win. Nah, I think he's the greatest black man walking the face of this planet, the most courageous black man. And you can judge him and put him in some other box. I look at the good. I look at one night, they were trying to praise him, and he stopped everybody. He kept saying, Farrakhan, the place was rocking, Jack, it was rock. And he stopped everything. He said, brothers and sisters, I understand how much you love me and appreciate me. I understand that, and I appreciate that, and I value that. He said, I love you too. And he was just saying these words, and these kind of words. Then he said, but it's far more better to just say Allahu Akbar, God is the greater, God is the greater, God not Farrakhan, not me. Hey man, he turned it around. He didn't take that glory. Only a humble man would have done that. Master Farrakhan loves a lot of people. And I love him because I love the sincerity that I saw him. He's not perfect. He's made mistakes like everybody else. Who has not committed sin. One's the first one, cross on over here and put your signature down in this sand. If you have not committed any wrong, if you've not done anybody any wrong, if somewhere down the line you haven't made an error and you haven't, all have sinned and come short the glory of God. Now you want to make me preach. Mm-hmm. I want you to know that we as a people shall get to the promised land. I might not get there with you, but we as a people shall get to the promised land. For I've been to the mountaintop and I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. My eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. Bless your soul, Dr. King. May Allah, the merciful, forgive you for all your sins, all your mistakes, and just pile up all your good deeds and scale of all the people you helped that can now eat what they couldn't eat, what they can eat now without dogs being sick on them. But in some people's hearts, they still sicken dogs. They still sicken dogs on people in their hearts. Change the law. We can go in a movie. That don't mean they want us in there. Niggas service of sandwiches now. I don't mean they ain't spitting on them in the back, because it may not be out of their hearts to do so. This is a music tape meant to be in a. I don't have a manuscript and I don't have any notes in my back pocket. Can these dry bones live? Can these dry bones live? Ezekiel, tell these dry bones hear the word of the Lord. Tell these dry bones in the valley to hear the word of the Lord. Tell these dry bones in the valley to hear the word of the living Lord. Bless all my Facebook friends. Bless all my enemies that are enemies to themselves. I don't have any. I don't have time for enemies. I don't have time to love. Bless my Jewish brothers and sisters. Bless my Hebrew Israelites. Bless my Sikh brothers and sisters. Satrikul. Danawad. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Namaste. Habaragani Nunga Death. Anawad Kurga. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Namaste. Okay, I got that one. Habar got that one. Okay. Ashante. Hotep. Praise the Lord. Thank God. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. All praise be to God. The Rabb, the Lord and sustainer of all the worlds. Alhamdulillah. Worlds upon worlds, upon worlds, upon worlds. And you're so small. Yours is so small and infinite intelligence. You can talk about I'm the only one on the consciousness. Hey, look how billions and zillions of worlds are there. How you come up with something? How you be so try to talk about you the only person in the universe? You're the only thing God created with intelligence in the universe. Where you get that from? What's wrong with you? How you get so vain? It's like I go to Africa, man, and brothers and sisters speaking 5 and 6 languages, and I only speak in English, looking real stupid. And I can't speak Hausa, I can't speak Wolof, I can't speak French, I can't speak, you know what I'm saying? Mandingo, hey, Yoruba language and all of that, and what that language is called, Igba, yeah. They speaking all these languages, and I'm from the great America. Oh, we everybody. We smarter than everybody. You big dummy, you get to a country like Senegal, you feel so stupid, and they don't have no respect for you until you can at least say Nanga Deaf. They just walk on past. You can't even speak our language, man. Man, who is he? You know, got to at least say some words. Yeah, and they stand all day long saying to each other, "This is how I am." Broadcast, cause I don't get no sleep. All day long, they meet each other. Anawar Kurger, Nunga Death. You know, this Mangy you know, Anawar Kurger, Mangy Anawar Kurger, Mangy Nunga Death, Nunga Death, Mangy This go on for 15, 20 minutes, man. In one spot, they stand there doing that. You just go, Mangy yeah. Gisa, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, Gisa, you see him, you know, alhamdulillah, good to see you, alhamdulillah. Anyway, Kurger, man, feet, Nunga Death, anyway, Kurger, let's go on, man. Coochie know I'm telling the truth. She ought to be cracking up. You know I'm telling the truth, girl. They go on for hours. They go on for a whole hour doing this with one another. It's amazing. I sit there and watch them. We'll be walking somewhere and people just keep on, man. It's okay. I don't want to. How many times they gonna say this? I'm American, man. How many times you gonna say, how you doing, man? How many times? How you doing? How you doing? This guy used to come over to a friend of mine's house. Yeah. And he would always be high off of some alcohol. He's always want to take movies. He would always want to talk to me. We was sitting there talking, he said, and he would say a few words, he said, you feel me? He said a few more words, yak, 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 you feel me? And I said, I was trying to stick with him. I said, yeah. He said, you feel me? You keep on saying, you know, he said another sentence, and he said, you feel me? And I said, yes, I feel you. And he said again, I said, yes, I feel you. You know, but I feel you better if you would stop asking me a zillion times, do I feel you? How many times do I have to feel you, bro? You know, can you please stop saying, can you feel me? I feel you, bro, and you ain't saying Jack Daniels, Jim Beam to me. You're not saying nothing. What you're saying, bro, is only thing you keep saying, do you feel me? Do you feel me? Do you feel me? You people feel me. This is my baby. This is a long video. You ain't got to do with you. You take the behind on down the road. put you on a special shelf though, so I can survive not seeing you so long. I don't want to see nobody don't really love me though, see what I'm saying? Not just for the sake of Jilly, and we love Jilly. That's my son. I don't love nothing more than I love Allah. I don't love nothing more than I love Yahweh Allah, Huya. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah, Yah. Turn on the mind of guys. I think y'all supposed to sing. It's time. Don't come and talk about you don't sing no Kasada. You got work to do. You ain't gonna be sitting up doing that. You got things to do here. Everything changed. Lights be more, gas. You gotta think about practical things. When you mature, you think about house note. You don't know about that. You just know rent. Relationship takes work. It takes patience. I'm talking to everybody, man. People, you don't meet them being perfect. You meet them and you love them because of the way they are, and then you want to try to change them after you become related to them. Try to change them. Everybody can evolve if they choose to. They got to admit who they are and what they have been. They got to bring all them pieces out the closet, out the basement, out the attic. You got to bring out all these parts of yourself. As I was talking to Sheree, my disciple, you got to bring them one in the garage. You got all these hidden parts of you, and you come talking about this is you right now. You looking in the mirror. That's not you. That's just one of the many you. Under the surface of the water, there's another you. There's another reflection. And beneath that reflection, there's another reflection of you. There's another reflection beneath that reflection. When you're looking in the water in front of your face, you go to the river and you look down into all of these reflections of yourself. Which one is the real you? The authentic you. None of them are the face you had before you were born. No, you better give me the CD, all this music you getting from me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you owe me now, you might owe me several other Casadas. I have to check up on the bank account. You're way behind. So you need to come on out the kitchen now, man. Come on out the kitchen now, girl. Come on out the kitchen. And do send Diddy. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. To all my Facebook friends, God bless you. I mean, be blessed, be happy. Be at peace. This is the Zion broadcast. This is Bakuja's tape to us. She ain't listening to nothing I make. I don't think. I got recorded. I think it is.